Welcome to episode 3 of the 5-Day Relationship Challenge. I'm Shari, Kubinec, relationship and confidence coach, and I'm challenging you to take a look at your relationship in a different way so that you can shift your energy, raise your vibe, and create a prosperous life. On day 1, we talked about counter manifesting. So what that means is accidentally creating what you don't want in your relationship or in any area of your life. On day 2, we talked about creating a loving and supportive relationship with your partner and how to do that. And today, we're taking it a step further and we're talking about what each partner is responsible for in the relationship. So, as I mentioned yesterday, in my opinion, perhaps the worst question any counselor or therapist or coach can ever ask someone who's struggling in a relationship is your partner meeting your needs? And the reason is because it carries with it so many underlying assumptions. So first one, of course, is the idea that people even know what their partner's needs are. So after talking with thousands of women about their relationship challenges, I can tell you with certainty, this is simply not the case in the vast majority of relationships. And another big assumption this question carries is that it's the responsibility of each partner to be a certain way or do things in a certain way in order for the other partner to live a happy life. So, with that said, I want to be very clear though that just because you're not responsible for your partner, it does not mean that each person does not have responsibilities to their partner and responsibilities in the relationship. So here's what I believe are each partner's responsibilities in the relationship. So the first one, I'm going to be blunt, don't be an asshole. So in other words, don't speak unkindly. Don't be overly critical. Don't blame your partner for everything that goes wrong with the kids and the household, with the bank account, in traffic. Don't take all your negative crap and pile it onto your partner. It's hard to live with and really hard for anyone to keep their own vibe high if they're constantly with someone who's criticizing them and blaming them and generally just not pleasant to be around. So if I had to pick one thing that I think most people struggle with, whether they know it or not, it's self-worth. So anytime a person is contributing to that struggle for their partner, they're not bringing a loving energy to the relationship and they're not doing their partner or the relationship any favors. And the second thing that I think everyone's responsible for, so while it's not a partner's responsibility to meet their partner's needs, it is each person's responsibility to understand their own needs. So it's about getting really curious about what are my needs and where are those needs coming from, and then being ultra realistic about how they think their partner can support them as they move through life. So the hard truth is, if someone is unhappy or not doing well in a relationship or in any area of life for that matter, it's usually because they do not understand their own needs. So they haven't been meeting their needs, their own, and they feel totally stuck because they don't know how to change things. And of course, this is exactly what we work on every day over in Relationships Redone. Happy couples are two people trying to live with purpose and with prosperity, and they're walking that road together. So today, what I want you to ask yourself is, where are my needs not being met, and how can I take more ownership of changing that? And I'll see you in the next episode.